There we go. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Phantasy Star Online episode 3, Card Revolution. We're gonna pick up where we left off last time, and if you noticed, I'm already here for the intro and everything, like the webcam's already on. It's because this is happening during a stream where I also grinded to a little bit more to level 200. I continued to grind to level 200 on Vaughn for PSO episode 1 and 2. Or Blue Burst, I should just say. Let me change my category on Twitch as well. Yeah, like I said, I'm planning on basically when I can do longer streams like today, which won't be every day, but when I can, I'll do a little bit of that grind and then I'll do a little bit of the story game that we're playing, which in this case is this. So, let's see, search for category. Phantasy Star. There it is, episode 3, Card Revolution. Done. Stream info updated successfully, allegedly. A lot of streamers still have that problem where you'll change category mid-stream and then people will come in and be like, it's still the wrong category or something. They'll be like, oh, this isn't, you know. It's just like, bruh, you know. Nothing will last forever. Oh, this is where we left off. It's picking up. I was typing out a message in chat. Yeah, it's picking up right where we left off at the end of the last video. But let me rewind just a little bit, just so that we can get the
It's rewind time.
Yeah, so we can get the name of the quest again. So we finished Fossil Find 1, right? And then what was... And we saw this yesterday. I believe. Okay, she says this is... What was her name again? Karen. Karen says, allow me to explain the next mission. Says, we're currently building an intraplanetary high-speed network. Let me raise the volume. I had it low because we were listening to FFA music while grinding out levels in PSO Blue Burst. We're currently building an intraplanetary high-speed network. Atlantis, screw the rules, I have money. What the fuck? Is that an episode 3 joke that I'm not aware of? We're currently building an intraplanetary high-speed network. As part of our ongoing development of Regal, just a few moments ago, the ARCs broke into the network and set a prototype pallet vehicle to run out of control. We've been given the job to stop it before it causes an accident. Okay. Could you put an end to this sabotage? I'm so used to having my control, That's a Yu-Gi-Oh meme? Why do I get the feeling that's from the actual show, too? Is it? Or just a meme in general for Yu-Gi-Oh? Pay to win! I mean, all card games, or at least most card games that I know of in real life, yeah, they're pretty much pay to win, because if you got infinite money to shell out for the card packs, I mean, you can make yourself... You'll eventually get, like, some pretty badass cards, and if you know how to make a deck, then it's just game over at that point. Or you can just buy rare cards off people who get them, so... Kaiba's very pay to win. Yeah, that's true. I do appreciate his hologram technology, making the, you know, the card game fights a little bit more, you know, spruces them up a little bit, at least. It would be pretty boring if they were just sitting there going... Putting down the cards quietly in a room, you know. So, at least his hologram technology makes it a spectator sport. For us, the audience. We've been given the job to stop it before it causes an accident. Yeah, the pallet that they... Could you put an end to their sabotage? We're counting on you. Right on, Karen. Okay, that was the context of the mission. We saw it last night, but... You know. Yeah, Mr. Rich Boy Kaiba. Erase this up. putting a little timer. Alright, they skipped the description, so I'll just, you know. Haywire Palette takes place in, what? Nebula, Montana? Mission from the government. We already got the explanation for it. Default hero deck again? Sure. The opponent is Endu this time. We're gonna end Endu's career. See, this is very ASMR. Or like meditation, kind of. The loading screens for this. Hold on, is it me or did the quality go down or is it not? Oh yeah, I thought so. Go to 1080p, motherfucker. Endu says, chasing a pallet? The government has too much free time. Oh, you weren't counting on someone to come stop you? Oh, he's got a flowing sword. I don't know why the intro showed him like this, but he's holding a flowing sword now. Not mulligan. See, now we have a bigger battlefield.
Nice.
It's not as small as the last battle. That was just a little tutorial fight, basically.
Set.
Move. Set. Here it comes. I remember hearing that so much back in the day, and I was just like... Just from hearing my brother and cousin play this, you know?
Change. Defense.
Guard it! It missed!
Fuck! You bastard!
Change.
Their
Dice.
weapons are like phantom weapons.
Set.
The arcs guys, like they're holographic, or like not holographic, well yeah, kind of, like they're transparent see-through. They have like this red glow. I saw it on the first battle from yesterday.
Action. Defense.
Like, see the handle? It's like this transparent see-through that's like dark red.
Draw. Change. Defense.
The claw. Did he gain EXP or do you gain EXP when one of your weapons or something is destroyed? I have no idea.
Change. Dice.
Either way, she's getting ganged up on, man. She's trapped in the corner. Don't let Silver go out like this.
Action.
Too bad it doesn't swing in an arc.
Defense. Draw. Change.
Dice. That's... I'm narrating the opponent's moves. Move. Act. We're not gonna hear the robot voice for the opponent, so I'm gonna do it myself. That sword doesn't have too much health. It's gone.
Change. Nice. Set.
Daggers.
Action. Defense.
Get destroyed, asshole.
You suck!
Son of a bitch.
Nice, I can time my soundboard pretty well with the victory after only seeing one battle. 2 now with this one. Did it! Their deck was called Rampage? They went for the first card pack right out the gate. We need gotcha card packs. Pega swipe. But swipe in that credit card. Oh! Shit, hold on. I hit spacebar and I was still tabbed into Streamlabs OBS. Luckily spacebar doesn't like shut down anything, thankfully. Okay. It says, fortunately you solved the problem before any harm was done. However, it seems they made off with some development documents. We can only guess what they might be planning. We've decided to place a bounty on all ARCS members to catch them before they can cause any more trouble. We look forward to your help. Security Division. The rebels must be stopped. The insurrection must be quelled. It's so peaceful and quiet in those loading screens. Welcome home, LPA. You must have fought a pretty intense battle. We're all glad to see you're still safe. The chief called for you, so please give him your full report. Oh shit, they just teleport you here. You get forced over here. I forgot to look at this guy's name again after last time. The chief says, nice work. You were really in a pickle there, weren't you, LPA? Our security team spotted some suspicious people out on the field. And I got a request to investigate exactly what they're up to. It's important that we wrap up all these requests. Real important. So don't waste any time, okay? Ask Karen for all the details. Oh, by the way, you'll take the fall if you mess up a mission, so be careful, okay? I mean, yeah, I would imagine. The quest, what? Sighting 1 has been added, and the quest Fossil Find 2. So as the game does become a little bit more open-ended, I think it branches into like being able to do missions in a different order. And you also, of course, get side quest missions too, but I think that's how it works. Like, there's a certain variation and before the next big story beat. Karen says, hello, LPA. I'll brief you on your mission. We've received word on suspicious people in the area of Via Tubus. And the security division has asked the C.A.R.D lab to conduct an investigation into their actions. The pallet you dealt with last time was sabotaged by the ARCs, of course. But they may already have another plan in operation. You may end up fighting them, so make sure you are prepared for battle. Good luck. Don't let the ARCs get to you. They're nothing. Damn. They're just a bunch of ruffians who weren't welcome on Pioneer 2. Damn! He's laying into them. So they decided to go down to Regal all by themselves. I heard that a member of the ARCs named Break stole some early C.A.R.D technology from the morgue before I was here. We must bring them under control quickly and make Regal a safe place to live for all of us. Shit. The government can do no wrong for Karen. Curious to find out their motives later in this story, or even when we start, you know, playing through the Dark Side story. She actually went into Karen mode a little bit there. She lived up to her name. Quest registration complete. Initiating entry counter. Again, I really do feel sorry for anybody actually named Karen, because that's gotta be rough. When a meme like that takes off with your name, it's like, damn. Also find 2 from the government. We'd like to send another research team out to the giant fossil. I'd like you to guard this team against any further interference from the ARCs. Sighting 1 also from the government, so yeah, it becomes open-ended. We've received reports of a shady figure sighted in Via Tubus. Shady. It's probably nothing, but we'd still like you to head to the scene. Okay, back to Unguis Lapis we go, I guess. Oh, we're fighting Break! This game spoils itself. The leader of ARCs himself. We saw him as a kid 10 years ago during the prologue in episode 2. The episode 3 prologue that we did a couple streams ago. He's 10 or 11 years older now. So he's 21. Silver. Break. Do you think you're doing the right thing, he says. Do you, Break?
You bastard!
Silver's going first. That soundboard, I hit that just because, you know, the trash talk. Changing hand.
Start dice.
The robot voice, man.
Set.
They're thinking right now.
Move. Action.
This is a big battlefield now.
Change.
It just kept growing larger.
Change dice.
Oh my god, I think I remember that now.
Set.
I think I do remember when Kaiba says, screw the rules, I have money. I just had a flashback of it, I think.
Move. Action. Defense.
Get his ass. Or...
Son of a...
There he goes.
Change.
The music that well, the music here, at least,
Defense.
is very relaxing. It definitely gives off a very, like, laid-back vibe. As opposed to the, you know, the speeding train we were just on. You missed.
You suck!
Change dice.
I suppose this game can be very relaxing, being that it is
Set.
turn-based. So I guess they decided for some stages they would kind of give it that vibe, you know?
Move.
Muévete. Órale, Holmes.
Action.
Not moving. He's armed to the teeth. Oh, that's right. He also gave her the player gave her a mag. I think, what does that do? Just raise your stats in classic mag fashion? Damn, she's going for the kill. Oh, he's hella dead. Oh look, he has the same katana he was using, or at least a very similar looking katana. It's holographic, like I mentioned before. It's see-through, but not exactly the same, but... Rank A.
Son of a bitch.
Annihilated him. He didn't even stand a chance. We went from getting a rank C in the first battle to getting a rank A 2 battles later. This player knows what the fuck they're doing. His deck is called Blue Eyes. Did I see that right? And he has blue eyes, so it's like... Well, there goes the Seto Kaiba for this game. Break. So when you defeat opponents in the story like that, they're not actually dead. It's implied that they retreat most times. Which, of course, there will be a point in the story where I think, you know, some characters get killed or whatever. But, like, it's not like we just killed the leader of Arcs that early in the game. Like, he's not dead. He just took off, I'm sure. That's kind of why sometimes the missions have, like, a little wrap-up dialogue where they tell you. Oh, shit. Oh, this has a cutscene. Wait, were we forced to play as Silver, or is this cutscene different depending on who you play as? Silver says, I don't know what it is you're after. This is after defeating him, basically. But anyway, I'll win this battle. There's a high price on your head, so I'd rather take you in alive. But if you resist, I won't hold back. Remember, she is the novice on the team. You must have been a really bad boy. Silver, stay focused. I know he's hot, because he's a Fomar. But you're supposed to arrest him and take him in, alright? That's where it ends. You're not supposed to, you know, turn this into a porn or something that you watched the other day. What's this? He says, anyway, you're worth a fortune dead or alive. Break says nothing. And then says... Silver says, what's so funny? Break says, oh, nothing. So why are you really after me? I assume he's like kind of clutching himself like this because he's injured after the battle. He says, just for the sake of a mere 10,000 Meseta? Or are you just a dog of the government wagging its tail at the mere mention of the principal? You'd better quit now. It's just a matter of time before you get hurt. Silver says, no one talks to me like that. Oh, she's a take charge kind of girl. All right.
You bastard!
What's so wrong with hunters seeking bounties? Oh, she's not trying to play out some kind of fantasy anymore. My bad. Do you even realize your position right now? Or maybe she is. I don't know. You just lost to me. Break says, shame how money blinds people from the truth. He's so hot. Why are Fomar so hot? Yeah, that's exactly, you got it. You got it, Lantis. That's exactly what I was referencing. The way she started that shit, she almost... Like, she's like, I'm here to take you in. And then suddenly she's like, and you've been a really bad boy. I was like, whoa, where is this going? Like, if that's all this is about, the hunters have certainly fallen from grace. Silver says,
What? What the fuck?
he's insulted. He's playing mind games with her. Drake says the people of Pioneer 2 are being deceived. The government doesn't think of us as anything more than tools to ensure their own power. You'll realize that sooner or later. He's not too far off the mark, considering the events of episode 1 and 2, so... Silver says, shut up! Even if that's true, so what? We wouldn't be any better off following you people. You people. She pulled out the you people. Drake says, someday we need to sit down and discuss the truth. In the meantime, be careful of the government. Oh, and one more thing. Don't get in our way. You'll regret it if you do. Silver says, shut up!
Son of a...
Oh, he's telepiping out! Drake says, ha 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 ha!
He's pulling his cock out!
That aggressive personality of yours is just like Sophia's. Silver responds with... Drake says, I'm sure we'll meet again. Think about what I said. Silver says, wait! Sophia. How did he know my sister's name? Who is he? Seems he knows more about you than you know about him. The plot thickens. I like how they made their cutscenes in like comic book fashion, but they're still slightly animated. It's a nice touch. I did like that back then too, when I saw my my brother and cousin play this. When they would play through the story. I thought that was kind of neat. Pizza Maid was definitely going through a bit of a phase there during that stream. She's going a little crazy for Fomars. I don't blame her. They do have that sort of classic, like, hot guy look on them. That is very true. I mean, if you just look at the default Fomar, the portrait for it, when they first introduced the Fomars in episode 1 and 2 for GameCube, like, they're definitely meant to be husbando. That's definitely what they were going for. The chief says, don't waste any time, okay? Ask Karen for all the details. Oh, by the way, you'll take the fall if you mess up a mission. Yeah, we heard that before. I guess until you finish both missions, nothing new happens in the story here in the base. Karen says, by the way, keep that a secret from the rest of the hunters, okay? Wait, is she referencing something she had mentioned before? I guess so. Lantis, I make the class look good. Yeah, you do. Your character's definitely, yeah. You got some hot Fomars, Lantis. That's for damn sure. By the way, just out of complete curiosity, because this has nothing to do with any of that, but do you play Phantasy Star Universe or like Phantasy Star Online 2 or New Genesis by any chance? I haven't peeked into too many of those streams, but I could have sworn... It could have been someone else. But I could have sworn you joined Pizza Mate for a PSU stream. Since I've already played that game, you know, I don't consider it spoilers, so I do watch some of those that Pizza does on YouTube. So I was like, wait, was it Lantis or somebody else who joined one time? Sighting 1 from government. We received reports of a shady figure sighted in Via Tubus. It's probably nothing, but we'd still like you to head to the scene. Okay, so we read this before, yeah. Another train battle. Which means incoming hype music. Here we go again. Oh, it's her again. Silver versus Luro. Luro says, oh no, I've been found. Caught.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That's Luro. owl rappy. It's a Dizolian penguin. Shit, I think my sub for pizza ran out.
Change.
I
Nice.
can't do the I don't have it. I can't do the Dizolian penguin stanky leg.
Move.
I got an idea.
Action. Defense.
Don't shoot the dog.
Draw. Change. Defense.
There we go. Fixed. The owl rappy. Lanta says, I played PSO2 JP way back, but not anymore, and never NGS. Kind of play PSU on Clementine, but I'm not really invested in it. It might be a little... Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out who it was that had joined one of our games one time, but you were definitely there in chat. I do remember that. I think it was... Somebody showed up that kind of surprised her, because I think it was like... They decided to try out the game.
Change. Nice.
Like, they had played it before, but not much. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, that sounds exactly like what you just told me. I was about to say that was you, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you made a tall, whatever they're called, the elf dudes. I think it was? I can't remember. I've lost familiarity. Yeah, I remember that.
Defense.
It was fun to watch, though. Even though I was just watching it run. Like, it's always fun to watch these games played with a group of friends. Like, obviously it's even more fun when you're actually in the group and playing with everybody, but like, even just seeing all of you guys banter and play together was really, it's always fun. It was a human? Okay. I played the story mode of Phantasy Star Universe all the way through many years ago on original hardware, the PlayStation 2. And so the Ambition of the Illuminous storyline I did with my own custom-made character, and I still remember exactly how I dressed that character. Like, when I had enough money to get the clothes I really wanted, I still remember exactly... I know I can recreate my character. Because I actually really liked how I designed him to look. You'll see him someday. Once we get past this game, Phantasy Star Universe is next, so... None of the story missions, offline or online, are available on Clementine, so I will be just watching the story on YouTube again, but still. When I actually get around to making a character on PSU, I know I can recreate him exactly how he used to look. It was also human. I forgot all the races that are available in PSU compared to this. Are you gonna type out? Whew. I'm gonna talk shit.
Defense.
I think when you play online or even offline multiplayer, like, you could actually like do emojis and talk shit. Well, you know, talk shit through emojis basically. While when it wasn't your turn, you could actually just like blurt out little chat bubbles and stuff.
Draw.
I think so, but I don't know.
Change.
Gonna lose the saber. He's surrounded. This ain't looking good.
Change dice. Set.
He pulled out the mech guns
He's pulling it.
and a barrier.
Action.
Can't move. She's trapped.
Defense.
It's funny because people see Lantis in any game and know it's him from across the room even before they can see his nameplate. Oh, wow. It's because you have a certain look, right, that you give your character.
Change.
I kind of try to do the same with my characters. But I saw the customization options for Vaughn and knew there was no way I could make him look anything like my FF14 character. But in PSU, that has a bit more options, I know I was just saying how I still remember what my character looked like many years ago. It's not that different from my FF14 character, so that's part of the reason why I can recreate him pretty easily. But yeah, some of us, we just have a certain look we like our characters to have, so even when you switch to a completely different MMO or a different game like that, you know, people will be like, oh, that's that person. Looks just like him.
Change.
I say
dice.
Pizza Mate's done a pretty good job with both her avatar did start in PSO2, so it's kind of not fair to say, you know, she made her PSO2 avatar look like her character looked like her avatar, but it's like, well, because that's where it came from. But what's the game I was thinking of?
Action.
I think maybe it was someone else. I was thinking of a different example, but yeah, that. Let's leave it at that. The tall boy with long red hair. Yeah. Got her ass.
Son of a bitch.
I got a rank D on that one, but yeah, that was a little close. They got surrounded for a bit there, got a little shady, or not shady, sorry, sketchy. Gamba. I'll go boom and being shot. I like some of the artwork for some of these cards. It's kind of funny. Oh shit. This one actually has a wrap-up. Says it appears that the Arcs are trying to destroy the Via Tubus palette for some unknown reason. We do not understand their motives, but we intend to continue monitoring their activities. Good work. Security Division. Okay. Welcome home, LPA. You must have fought a pretty intense battle. We're all glad to see you're still safe. I like how they say this as if you were there on the battlefield when you're literally just shouting orders to the person that's actually there. It's the police! The Neko cop. You really got an emoji for everything. The Neko channel. They have everything. That is the cutest little police officer kitty I've ever seen. The chief called for you, so please give him your full report. Police, freeze! Oh, I get it. You put that because it's the security division, right? I get it. The chief says, nice work, LPA. Very nice work. Can you believe it? Natasha herself complimented me earlier. Oh shit, she's still around, huh? 21 years later. I wonder what she looks like. I bet we're never gonna get to see her. Of course. That old hag drives me nuts, but don't think I'm ungrateful for it. Of course he calls her old. Well, in any case, keep it up, okay? Gahaha. Gahahaha. This is getting a little, He catches his breath and says, right. Getting back to business. He's whispering for some reason. I'd like to ask a personal favor of you this time, okay? I have a son, okay? He's a cute boy. Very smart, just like me. Wow, this guy's very humble. He's not very good at homework, though, so I want you to help him. What the fuck is this? I want to really surprise him with this. So just keep it low-key, okay? He said keep it low. I added the key part. He says, oh, I'm so happy.
Bruh.
The quest homework help has been added? The fuck? Where the hell's this going? He says, oh, right. You'll have a few more team members starting this mission. Oh yeah, new characters. Go and say hello to them, okay? You can now use the story character card Teifu. And Kiria. And Viviana. So I was just saying you unlock new characters. It's new story character cards. Karen says, hello LPA. Starting with this mission, Kiria, Viviana, and Teifu will be deployable as team members. Now that sounds more appropriate. They'll be under your direct command, so take good care of them. A personal request from the chief? The chief loves... That was too fast. Loves helping out his son whenever he can. Sometimes it just goes too far though. It's just a bother to all of us. It's a bother to all of us. Still, his son's cute. Pretty smart too. Unlike his father. Oh, he's right across the fucking... she just noticed. She's like... Ah! I didn't mean it like that. I mean, they aren't alike in certain ways. Yes, right.
Oh, shit!
But you have a mission already? That's no good. And to tell the truth, I already had another mission ready for you. This friend of mine had something she absolutely had to have us do. She's apparently looking for some kind of store. Normally she'd be better off going to another hunter's guild, really. But I figured it'd be a good chance to test out your cards, so... What to do? Is this like the cake quest? You want to go in? Do you want us to go into some dungeon to go looking for a cake shop or something? That sounds like they're making a reference to that. I like how she just talks shit about the chiefs, like sitting right across, like literally 6 feet away. The new peeps. This is Viviana. She says, Yahoo! You're a commander, right? Well, am I right?
Bruh.
She says, oh, I am! I could tell right off from one glance. Oh, I'm sorry. I never told you my name. I'm Viviana. She's a faux neural, right? I've never seen one made like... Well, I know these are custom character models we can't actually make in episode 1 and 2. But she's got a good look going. Viviana says, I'm an intern from the Hunter Training Center, the HTC. But don't treat me like some idiot, okay? I'm not just a rookie. I have the skills. Almost nobody could beat me in the HTC simulations we had. She pauses. Nobody except for Memoru, that is. That name sounds familiar. I think that's somebody from the ARC side. She says, oh, don't worry about it. I'm just talking to myself. Anyway, I've got a little favor to ask. There's a certain place I'd like to go to. So, would you mind giving me some deployment orders right away? Oh, pushy, this chick. Thanks! The quest Chance Meeting has been added, so I think that might be a side quest. These story characters use the episode 1 and 2 models. You can make them in-game. Oh, that's awesome! So these are 100% recreatable? That's pretty cool. Well, that's a really cool looking faux neural. I've never seen one that looks like that before. That's a very well made one. I actually like that design. I was like, damn, that actually makes me want to make one. Like the color schemes they use for a lot of these characters I actually think are really cool. I actually raided someone last night who had Silpher's exact color scheme and outfit, I believe. Not her hair and everything, but they had that exact outfit on. So I figured some of the options were available, but I thought maybe, you know, there were other parts that were you couldn't make or whatever. I guess not, though. Teifu says, you must be LPA. My name is Teifu. I have been in the service of Lady Viviana for more than 10 years. I've only just began to learn how to fight. So my ability on the battlefield... Well, all I can say is, it's almost as if I have none at all. Uh-oh. As a result, if possible, I request that you not deploy me on any assignments. Having me stay here would be the best for you just as much it would be for me. I do truly hope you understand my request. The fuck?
Bruh.
What the hell are you doing here? It's pretty cool, yeah. Viviana's a good-looking character. But yeah, Silver. So yeah, the person we raided last night, they had her outfit, but different. Everything else was different, you know? Yeah, Viviana's pretty cute. Very well-made character. The pink hair with the blue, it goes well. I think it goes well together. Silver does nothing, or says nothing, and then she says, oh, LPA. Oh, she was distracted. She was lost in thought. Teifu needs more RAM. Yeah, exactly. Silver says, I'm sorry. I was just spacing out a little. Yeah, clearly. Are you still thinking about break? You're not fantasizing about how differently that might have gone, right? Oops. I meant to do that first. Silver says, huh? Well, you know my sister? The person I've been looking for? Her name is Sophia, it seems. I wonder if I look anything like her. I don't remember her telling us she was looking for her sister. I must have forgot. They all introduced themselves last stream. Kind of forgot. So we got a new force, an android, which I assume is a hunter, and a new ranger, which is that person right there that they just skipped past. The player just decided not to talk to them for some reason. Quest registration complete. Initiating entry counter. Homework help from the lab chief. Must be a side quest. Takes place in Tenor Sinus. In order for my son to get the top score on his homework assignment in his class, I need you to go down to the surface and retrieve some coral from somewhere. The government quest, the MSQ, is called Chance Meeting. In the Tower of Calum. Mission says an anomaly has been discovered in the transport system at the Tower of Calum. We don't think it's a real malfunction, but we'd like you to do something we're not going to be able to read. You can only send Viviana to this map. Oh shit! Oh, so I did say this last stream, that there are some missions that require you to send certain characters. You have to play as them. Which means you have to make a deck with that character now. Yeah, they literally can't use their default deck because the default deck for the game, which they've been using up to this point, the player, is only for Silver. So they gotta go make one with someone else. He had a friend make a phone rule that looked exactly like Viviana, but with the mint green costume instead of the blue. That's really cool. Something I was actually going to say earlier when we saw Viviana is that, in general, I just don't see a lot of phone rules. But maybe that's just because, you know, I mean, up to this point, I have just been playing solo, so I don't really pay too much attention to the people in the lobby in Blueburst, but I haven't seen that many. They're gonna do a side quest? A homework help side quest? Maybe it's not a side quest, maybe it's part of the main story anyway. I don't know. It was funny when this game came out and she found Viviana. Had she already made her character look like that before? Like before this game came out? Is that what you're saying? Because that's insane actually. That's like, so this makes no sense without actually playing FF14, but there is an NPC for what? There is an NPC for a job quest in FF14 in the Shadowbringers expansion that happens to look different hair color, but same hairstyle and very similar overall appearance to my actual character, Leon Starcrest. So, and I did not, when I made my character, it's just a coincidence because I did not know anything about FF14 when I made my character. In terms of the story and like, I had only heard the music. That was pretty much it. For various expansions without any context. So I had no idea what the hell was gonna happen. So when I saw that NPC, I was like, oh my god, he looks just like me. It was like, who wore it better? I'm biased towards blue instead of mint green, so I probably would have voted Viviana, but don't tell your friend that. I also mentioned that I almost named my character Leon Star Diver, and I started off, and I was always planning on playing a Dragoon as my first job class, and I had no idea that a level 80 job action, a skill basically, was literally called Star Diver. So that would have been like the best coincidence ever. But then at the last minute, I was like, nah, let's go with Starcrest. I like the punctuation. I still do. I still like the punctuation better with that one, as opposed to Star Diver, which kind of trails off when you say it in a way that I didn't like. And I was like, nah, let's go with Starcrest. But I legit almost named my character after a skill without even knowing that that skill even existed in the game. For the job class that I was coincidentally going to play as my first job class. Like, it was crazy coincidences were happening when I was making my character for the first time 5 years ago in that game. Okay, so it says, I'm sorry to bother you. See, I have this free assignment for my class, but mom says Regal is dangerous, so she won't let me go. Please help me, hunters. I need a big piece of coral from Tenor Sinus. Thanks a lot. Will. And so for some reason, as we go get this damn coral, there's going to be an ARCS member there who's going to want to fight us for reasons. Because every mission is a fight. It's not like you just... That's the entire game. We've already seen it. Like, that's the gameplay, is you just do a card battle every mission. Yeah, there we go. Silver versus Rufina? This is a new character. She says, enjoying the beach, guys? You've got too much free time. Let's imply that she came to ambush us. Like, hey, listen, we're just here to look for fucking coral, alright? We don't want to fight. Greyfield is just your mom's name? You didn't put that much thought into it? Oh. Also, the music is incredibly loud here compared to other stages. I gotta turn down the volume a little bit. Well, even that being true, I'm not like to imply that I don't believe you, but like, I guess I kind of just want to say, like, regardless of the coincidence of that it's just like you just use your mom's name. Your name does have a nice ring to it, yeah. Lantis Greyfield. It does have like that main character vibe to it, you know. It has a main character sound to it. Move. I want to know the voice actor for the guy who narrates the battles. Thank you. You're welcome, Lantis.
Change.
For those who know FF14, I did a Praetorium run one time, and somebody told me the same thing one time too. They were like, Leon Starcrest? They're like, that's the most anime main character name I've ever seen on another player in this game, they said. I was like, what? I still remember that shit. I was also playing on PS4 when that happened, so that was years ago. That was way back in the day. Like 3+ years ago. Yeah, Lantis Greyfield. That is definitely another main character anime name. Anime main character name for sure. Something about the syllables, yeah. Leon Starcrest and Lantis Greyfield. We can make a cop buddy anime.
Defense.
Well, it doesn't have to be a cop buddy, but you know, something like that. Detectives, I don't know. Detectives are technically still cops, right? Sometimes. Could be a private eye, but you know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. And then maybe we'll get a Radio Shack sponsor, and then Pizza will be like, what the fuck? I don't know, I was just trying to make too many connections there at that point. Just in case Pizza watches this. He's gonna be like, what?
Defense.
Wait, she can attack diagonally? Oh, because she has a slicer. Her weapon is a slicer, so it's long range. Alright.
Change. Dice. Set.
Yeah, we both have 4 syllables. Syllabers? Okay. Yeah, I just counted them. I was like, wait, Lee on Star Crest, Lantis, Gray Field. Something about the 4 syllables, maybe.
Defense.
You know, you'd think the enemy AI would try to stay away from her as much as possible and just try to swarm her with the monsters. Yeah, kind of like that right there.
Defense.
Maybe they just can't move that far. Yeah, the last names too. Starcrest and Greyfield have the same vibe as names like Lightheart or Armstrong. Yeah. Where is Lightheart from?
Change. Dice.
I've never heard that one before. I like it.
Set. Action. Defense.
She's almost done.
Change. Defense.
They're commonplace among player characters in MMOs. Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Change. Dice.
Do most MMOs have like a first name, last name sort of naming convention? I never saw that until I played FF14, but I don't know if other MMOs already had something like that before. Where you put in a first name and then a surname. Like 2 separate names, basically.
Change.
As far as I've ever seen before that, it's always just been like, you just put in a name and that's it. And then you can choose to sort of type it out in a way that it makes it seem like a first and last name, but
Defense.
it counts as one like little naming slot or whatever. Like, I don't know, for PSO2 and New Genesis, like I'm eventually gonna play it, but I don't know how the settings or rules for naming are. Like if you have to make a first and last name, or if you just kind of do whatever. I think from what I saw in there was like a basic tutorial introductory video, like a PSO2 for beginners kind of thing. And
Action.
a YouTube video that was like PSO2 for beginners, and I saw it because I wanted to know how to actually get going without spending hours on like just setting up an account and all that when I get there. Oh, there she goes.
Son of a bitch.
Every time I nailed it. Lightheart being very cleric and paladin healer, and Armstrong is usually a brawler, monk, or melee. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. So then people will use the name as a way to kind of denote the role they like to play. I get it. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, the first name for my character, Leon, is literally from Resident Evil 2. But then Kingdom Hearts also made it for Squall as well, because Squall changes his name to Leon in Kingdom Hearts, so... Thanks so much! I was so surprised at how big a piece you brought back. All my friends will be so jealous. But I'm sorry that it was so dangerous. But actually, it sounded kind of fun. I wish I could have gone too. You want to get into, like, a battle to the death with a terrorist? Anyway, for sure, I'll have to call you when I need help again. Will.
Bruh. Look at this dude.
Anyway, what I was saying about the YouTube video that I saw as a tutorial for PSO2. It looks like you can name... It's kind of like the first PSO, where you just have to make a unique ID. Like, you have a name that you can use as an ID for people to tell who you are, basically. And that's tied to your account. And that becomes your account ID, so to speak. So you can make that gibberish, doesn't matter. Because then when you make a character, you can name the character whatever you want, and even if somebody else has the same name for their character, just like in PSO1, it doesn't matter because you both have a unique identifier. You both have a unique ID tied to your account, so that's how people can still differentiate between two people with characters that have the same name. As far as I could tell from that video, that seems to be how it works. I could be completely wrong though. Again, I'll find out when I get there. When I start playing PSO2. It looks like that's how it works though, because I didn't see anybody having names that were all gibberish. Like in MapleStory, where if a name gets taken up, nobody else can ever use that name again. So then eventually, after too many names were used up, everybody started having to add X's and numbers to their fucking names. Just so they could actually use a name they wanted. Or that sounded normal. And they're like, even if a character is deleted. The same went for like Dungeon Fighter, which was horrible. It says, welcome home, LPA. You must have fought a... What? Does he say that every time? You must have fought a pretty intense battle. We're all glad to see you're still safe. The chief called for you, so please give him your full report. He's literally going to say that every time. Jesus. The chief says, nice work, LPA. We got in another mission from the government. Oh, wait. Did he say... So this was part of the MSQ. What the fuck? Okay, he says. You shouldn't have much of a problem with this one. I'll let Karen fill you in on the details, okay? Okay. Yeah, haha. My stock's finally starting to rise. This is great. Your stock. Everything's going according to my desire. Well, that doesn't sound shady at all.
You bastard!
The quest Sighting 2 has been added. And Repair Work 1 has been added. The quest Monument Watch has been added, I guess. Karen says, hello, LPA. Here are your mission details. We've received reports of a suspicious figure near Tenor Sinus, and the government has sent us a request to investigate. As before, the Arcs may be planning to destroy something. Please take due care in your investigations. Oh, right. I may not have mentioned this before, but in addition to using cards to carry out official missions, yeah, we've also been asked to search for a certain type of material. We've already gathered up all the info we have on this stuff, and we'll report it to the government shortly. The chief will be happy. This is a top secret issue, so make sure it stays that way. Don't tell anyone, basically. Trust no one. That's 1 hour, so we're stopping there. I'm gonna look for someone to raid, but... Because WoW has the same naming issue, so... Oh wait, I played WoW with RPG story add-ons, so I could see proper names of others using the same add-ons. Because WoW has the same naming issue, so when all the real names are taken, people just use gibberish. Yeah. I hope PSO2 isn't like that, because I assume by now there's probably so many names taken up that you're just gonna get gibberish as well. Unless the naming actually works the way I said, which would be the smart way to do it, because then it would be just like PSO1 and you can use whatever name you want. But I don't know if Sega and Sonic Team had that kind of foresight when they designed their MMO. I hope they did. Because, I mean, there is a big age difference between WoW and PSO2 and FF14, which came out about the same time. So PSO2 and FF14 came out in the early 2010s, basically. 2012, I think, for PSO2. Japan only, but still. And then 2013 for A Realm Reborn, the immediate remake of FF14 after it flopped on release in 2010. And apart from having the first name, last name thing in FF14, as soon as a character is deleted, the name becomes usable again, which is how it should be. It's like, why should a name just be taken up by an account that nobody has logged into forever, or they deleted the character and then nobody can use that name again? It's kind of ridiculous. But again, games that have those old naming conventions where it's like really bad like that, from what I've seen, it's MMOs that are much older. They're like from the 2000s, like World of Warcraft. I don't know about FF11, but I know MapleStory and Dungeon Fighter, which is from the 2000s. They're like that. Once a name is used up, it's gone for good. Even if you delete the character, which is stupid. But yeah, I don't know. I hope PSO2 is better and doesn't have that. Fingers crossed on that. Because it makes it take 10 times longer and be way harder to come up with like an original name for your character. Because it's like, oh, this is taken up. Oh, this is taken up. Oh, this is taken up. And then you're just like, dude, I'm running out of ideas. Like, I don't know why he refuses to talk to her. Oh, there we go. Kyria. We didn't say hi to her earlier. Kyria says, hello, Commander. Or is that an L? I think that's an L. It says, it's Kilria. Yeah, not an I. Kilria says, hello, Commander. That was hella fast. I still haven't quite mastered these cards yet. I don't think I'm using them right or something. Do you have any simple missions on hand right now? Something that'll let me train with these things a little. If you have an escort mission or something, then that'll give me a chance to train a bit. That'd be helpful. If you get anything like that, could you deploy me for the job? It'd be nice if you could set up my equipment beforehand too. Thanks. I appreciate it. Jesus. The game doesn't really hold back on spelling out even lore-wise, like the way the characters talk to you. The game really spells out the fact that you pretty much gotta do everything for these motherfuckers. Like, they're useless without you. PSO2 uses a Sega ID, so it doesn't matter what your character is called. Thank you, God. Thank you, Lantis. I'm very glad you verified that, because I saw that in the YouTube video that I mentioned earlier, but I still wasn't quite sure. I was kind of like, I really hope it does work that way. Okay, so yeah, it's a modern enough MMO that they managed to find a way past that shit, so that people don't have to run around with gibberish names. I wish FF14 had done the same thing. Like, at least a name becomes usable again if the account gets like permabanned and the characters are deleted, basically, or the player deletes their own name, their own character, sorry, with that name, it becomes usable again. And also every independent server within all the data centers can have a character with the same name, basically, as, so like there can be Atlantis Greyfield on Zalera, and then there can be Atlantis Greyfield on Balmung. So, you know, that also opens up a lot of names as well, but that's it. Like, theoretically, they can still fill up, but it leaves a lot of room, but it can still fill up, you know. There is a limit still. A limit still exists. And having an ID system like what Sega and Sonic Team use for... Well, I don't even know if Sonic Team are still the ones who developed PSO2. I'll just say Sega. Having an ID system like what Sega uses is definitely... That's definitely the best way to go. They definitely did it better. They did it better. Because then you never have to worry about accidentally using the same character name as someone else, even if you're on the same server or whatever. So... that's definitely the best. You love the first and last names of FF14? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. If it wasn't for that naming system, I never would have come up with Starcrest for like a surname. That one made me really think. I was like, what do I want my character to his last name to be, you know? Do you play FF14, Lantis, or have you played? Did you like try it out or something? I only asked because since you mentioned that. I was like, oh, maybe Lantis used to play, or if you see Lantis Greyfields on multiple servers, they're all you. Well, if you see Leon Starcrest on multiple servers, they're all me. Because I did the same thing. I was like, I'm not gonna have doppelgangers running around. Fuck that. Because I did the same shit. I did the same thing. Damn, bro. Kranz, Enolis, Kilria, Viviana. Yeah, see, Viviana's cute. That's a very cool character model. Oh, they even have like, I thought you just get to see their picture. If you actually sit there long enough, you actually get to see their full character portrait. Teifu. Of course they would put her in that pose. Why wouldn't they? Well, what else was I expecting? We are soul brothers, exactly, Lantis. Exactly. We thought exactly the same way. We made the most main character name ever, and then we made sure to fill up all the servers with our name on our own account so nobody else could steal it. Also, hey Zodiac, welcome to the stream. I'm about to end anyway, but like, still. Viviana be showing that ass, yeah, exactly. She looks like she's about to start twerking. So when we saw this part, okay, my mouse is on screen, right? Yeah, so here, I was like, what is this? This little bit of skin showing here. I was like, because I thought she was facing, like I thought her body was facing forward and then she was facing off like to the left. Then once we saw her full portrait like this, I was like, oh no, that's her back. That's not like her chest or anything. It's her back and she's turning to wave at whoever's checking out her ass. Who else's portrait are we gonna get to see? Enolis. Everybody else is just kind of samey. Viviana is the one that shows the most personality. Or at least doesn't look as dead serious as everybody else. They're gonna make a deck. This is a deck building stream now. We're gonna open card packs. The Magic the Gathering card pack opening stream. Alright, while they're doing this, I'm gonna look for someone to raid because I'm gonna end here. Don't have time for another battle. Gotta go to bed. But let's see. Obviously no one's streaming this category. I said this the other day, I'm gonna actually raid somebody I follow. I've been raiding a lot of strangers since I started PSO, which is cool because that's how I met Pizza Mate and all of you fine folks, Lantis and everyone else. Zodiac I met through Legend of Legaia. But yeah, let's see who that I follow is actually streaming right now. Well, we got Sarzak. They've been up for... Their stream has been up for almost as long as mine, 5 hours. RPG Friday, Final Fantasy 6 Part 3. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, Sarzak. Let's raid Sarzak. Yo, I forgot how cool the music was for, Yes, Viviana has all of the personality, quote unquote, definitely. Yeah, she has lots of personality. A Sarzak raid. A re-raid? A Neko re? Dude, I forgot how good the music was here, though, when you're editing decks. Also, he made one for Viv. Alright, yeah, we'll start here next time, but... I always did like the music here, that plays here, when you're building a deck. They made it nice. But yeah, let's go ahead and raid, Sarzak. I'm gonna hit the button on this motherfucker. No. no outro screen, because normally I would go to the title screen, but since I'm not playing the game, we're just watching a YouTube video, I'll just pause it here and we'll go. But yeah, let me hit the raid button, so get it ready. There it is. And while it gets ready, my usual outro. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I appreciate the support across Twitch and YouTube, wherever you decide to watch. Thank you, Lantis and Zodiac, for coming by to say hello and hang out with me for a little bit. I appreciate that very much. As always, please do take care of yourselves, look after each other, stay safe out there, and, you know, as I like to say, don't die. And as always, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night, and I will see you all next time. And so yeah, we're gonna raid Sarzak, and he's playing FF6, but it seems he's got like a little bit of a visual mod going on, because those graphics are definitely better than I remember them looking. So I think he's got some kind of mod going that updates the graphics. Yeah, there's a user interface mods and everything. This is like, I don't know what version he's playing or what kind of mods he's got going, but it looks pretty cool. The menus and stuff. But yeah, that's it. So bye everybody. Thank you for the stream. Rest well. Have a wonderful night. It's the Steam version. Oh, okay. The Pixel remasters. Got it. Thank you, Lantis. You have a good night as well. Bye, everybody. Take care. Got 20 seconds. About to hit the raid. I'll just hit the button now. But yeah. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you for playing with me, Lantis. I appreciate that. That was fun times. Those, you know, Olga Flow and the Towards the Future runs. That was good times. All right. Bye.